Yeah, I think one of the ways that we could differentiate our perspectives, even though we're on the left, both from other leftists as well as conservatives, especially, isn't the fact that I'm sure you and I have the following belief: if you give white people or black people or Native Americans or whoever an opportunity to do the kind of thing that white people have done throughout history, of course you're going to take it, right? Because if you're going to accept that human beings are human beings across the board and you reject the noble savage myth, whether it has to do with pastoral people or whether it has to do with, just like different races or whatever, that everybody has an equal chance of misbehavior. But when conservatives make that argument, and it is technically a correct argument, they want to simply leave it at that, and they want to use that in kind of exculpatory fashion when it comes to white people. Like, oh, you would have done the same thing. You would have also been, a slaver, which is obviously in Africa, right? Most people that were entangled in the slave.
It's the Ted Bundy argument. Ted Bundy. Porno made me do it. It's an easy argument. That really Bundy wasn't admitting it. He's trying to say he was a victim, and all power corrupts, and we just happened to stumble into it as white people. And you can look at Fidel Castro. You can look at Duterte in the Philippines. You can look at all of the Banana Republic dictators in South America and Africa over the last 50 years since colonialism started ending. But so what? Mm-hmm. So what? That doesn't excuse every U.S. president since Washington basically in one form or another condoning and committing some form of mass murder. Now, yes, some of them were obvious racists. Andrew Jackson comes to mind. Some of them were obviously not all there. Nixon and Kissinger come to mind. Oddly enough, Donald Trump, for all of his flaws, was probably in the last 50 or 100 years, probably the president least responsible for deaths overseas, although he certainly made up for that here domestically.